I'm wandering around downtown Cincinnati from 12 lunch rush to 5 p.m. dinner rush in the most busy part of Cincinnati, bleeding, dragging these cinder blocks by my throat. And every time the cinder block hits a crack, it'll like pull on the chains and pull me back. And this is sort of symbolizing the unexpected trip ups that you have, that you're just trying to make forward progress, and consistently through that you keep hitting these roadblocks and you have to like stop. And it's taxing. At the same time, the chains are pulling on your skin and they're like ripping the wounds open still. I think the only thing that made it so that I didn't get the cops called on me and potentially like involuntarily committed was that I had the sign. I was also holding a sign that had not only transgender sexual assault facts from like statistics, but then at the very bottom of it, after people are sort of like, oh, this is a normal activist thing, then I put my own personal statistic, and that would be the point when you would have the really profound experience with someone, they're reading the sign, they're like, oh, that's informative, and then they would read, I personally have been, and then they're looking in your eyes, just having experienced that fact. When I was living in my car and being homeless, you're out in the public eye often, and you're out there with other people who are like looking for people who are vulnerable. So within a 2-year time period, there had been like 8-ish sexual assault attempts or rape attempts or who knows what else attempts by random people who approached me trying to be nice, trying to be helpful. Oh, can I buy you something? Or like, you seem cool or whatever. And then suddenly this other motive came through, and I kind of had like a little bit of a mental breakdown in that time period. I translated it artistically, but I did a performance art piece in downtown Cincinnati. It was Trans Visibility Day. I wore the prettiest dress I had and got dressed up as pretty as I could, but then I chained 2 cinder blocks around my throat with 20-foot long chain, and I took a razor blade on the street and just cut myself 30 times just all over. Some of the scars you can still see because they were outside of tattoos.